All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. That is Trice, number 2, letter E, letter Z on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me on here. If you're new here, this is where I post the live plays, live bets, parlays, late night parlays, plays throughout the day as the games start to unfold. Live plays. It is very important if you want full value of the picks and you really want to do the bankroll as well as me. You need to be following me on Twitter. Okay. That being said, please, guys, leave me your favorite plays of the day in the YouTube comment. Comment and leave me your favorite straight, your favorite player prop, or your favorite parlay, whatever you're doing today that you love. Post it. I like hearing how you guys are thinking and what people are leaning towards. So today we will overview yesterday, overview today, then we'll go over today's bets and straights, player props, and parlays, and I'll get you guys out of here with a big old bag to be made, okay? So yesterday we killed it. Woke up to this twice in a row now. Way to crush it. Your results were top 5% of all Pickett users yesterday. I just started taking sports betting serious, and I just started getting on Pickett, and I've woke up to this twice already. It's been a great few days, but let's go over yesterday real quick before we do anything else. So 523, we had a $2,000 bankroll to start. Remember, we started with $500. $2,000 bankroll to start. Our unit size is 5%, so $100. Giants, Pirates. We got it plus 150. Guys, something I think I do better than any other sports bettor, besides the fact that I'm not scared to use my damn bankroll, is I find value. I put on Twitter yesterday, if you're not betting the Giants today, you are an idiot. You're a jackass and you're lying and you're using other people's money and you have a paid Discord or something that gets you free money to bet. Because there is no world where you do not take the Giants at plus 150 over the Pirates. The Pirates are 23 wins, 28 losses. The Giants are 25 wins, 26 losses. Without knowing anything about baseball, you would look at this and say, these two teams are even. If you were going to bet it, you'd go Giants plus 150, but these two teams are even. I'm going to take the Giants. You don't need a deep dive to understand that the Giants are the better team. Did they get lucky? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Giants won plus 150. It is what it is, and it is what it should be. Anyone who took the Pirates deserved to lose. You got the DRS Stradata over a run. Check that as well, plus 130. Value. I find value. Yankees over 2 of the Mariners, plus 140. Why would you bet them to win by 1 at minus 150 or some dumb shit when you can take them to win by 2 at plus 140? Value, guys. Look at the value. There's so much more. If they win, it's going to be by 2. I'm tired of people acting like ties happen so much. Oh, even in OT, you oftentimes can win by 2, especially if the team bets first. There is no reason to not take Yankees by 2, so we cash that. Phillies by 2, minus 105. Again, if you think they're going to win, bet them to win by 2. Unless it's two completely identical teams like the Giants, then you look for value in the money line. If it's a way better team, bet them to win by 2, guys. Padres and the Reds. Luis Arias, over 1.5 bases. He ended up with like 4. Check that. Ellie De La Cruz, no runs scored. Plus 125. Today it is minus 130. I wanted to play it again, but I can't. I went to the Nerfy, didn't play it. Good thing because it missed. Braves Cubs. I leaned under, then I posted live that I was playing it on Twitter. Ends up cashing for plus 110. Again, value. Plus 110 for the Braves Cubs. Cubs can't score and Braves don't score a lot. This is really a no-brainer. I don't even know why I was leaning. This should have been locked. Athletics and Rockies. Abraham Toro gets me again. He's cold. He's gone ice cold. Brent Rooker has also gone ice cold. But Ryan McMahon, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and a run. We love that. Tigers by 2. They got smoked. They got blew the fuck out. But Jake Flaherty was pitching, and it's plus 185. It's a good bet. The Blue Jays don't score a lot. They are coming alive. They are looking better. But, I mean, plus 185, I barely even have to bet to win a unit. And I only bet to win units. So I was only betting to win 100 yesterday. So I would have had to pay, $35 or something to win 100? Sure. Give me that all day, every day. So, misses. But I'm happy with the bet. George Mateo, over a run scored, plus 145. Cash it. George Mateo, a home run. I bet this live and put it on Twitter. I think I bet like $5. I felt like he was on fire and I was kind of bored. I was like, man, let's just see if he can hit a home run. Because mind you, I had already cashed so many. I was like, fuck it, let's have some fun. I put like $5 on it. It cashes. I was leaning the White Sox. They lost, but if the price went up over like 2 to like 250, I was gonna bet it. Drew Holiday, first quarter assist, plus 160. Cash it. Miles Turner could not get one to sweep that one, but it's fine. Parlays. Yankees by 2, Phillies by 2, Padres by 2. Cha fucking ching, bitch. K's 1 miss. under bases missed. Then I placed this live late night. I think I put it on Twitter and I cashed it. I was up so much money. I just bet it for fun. So our results from day 11 are 14 wins, 5 losses. We go up 8.43 units, which is $843. We are at 8 winning days, 3 losing days, and we are up 73.28 units or $1,832. Up $1,832 motherfucking dollars in 11 days. So yeah, it's this is what it is. If our unit's 25 times that by 73, that's how much money we've made. Okay, so today's overview before we get into the bets. I went ahead, so this is the money I deposit every payday. The 1st and the 15th I'll deposit. I deposited $228. But then yesterday's day was so good, I won like $500 with $50 units, something like that, $60 units. So I put $283 to make my bankroll $2,000. So I had invested on a payday, $228. I invested this the day before to hit $2,000. Then this morning when I woke up and realized I won $843 and I was only $156 away from $3,000, I deposited $156 to make my bankroll $3,000. You guys understand? I'm not funneling funds because I'm losing or because I need extra money to bet or because I'm a degenerate. I'm adding money to continue to keep betting. Your hot streak's going. You don't deposit money when you're losing. Hell no, wait. But when you get winning and you're hot, deposit even if you only got $20, throw 20 more bucks in there, up your unit size a little bit. You got $100, throw 100 in there. We had a great day yesterday. Throw a little bit more, sprinkle a little more on top, and then get to the bets today, and we'll see how today goes. But so today we're starting, and mind you, this is still the profit without putting any money in. This is if I didn't put any money in, this is the profit, okay? This is just me doing me. If you didn't have any of this to put in, your bankroll would be what, 2, 4, 5, 600, 2,400, 2,300, something like that, from $500. So don't get it twisted, but this is proper sports betting and how you grow wealth and how you build a giant bankroll, okay? So for today, we got a $3,000 bankroll and our unit size is going to be $150. Without further ado, let's get into the bets. All right, first game, Braves Pirates. Ozzie Albies under 1.5 bases plus 100 value. Guys, if you guys, real quick too, if you guys didn't notice anything else, look at all my bets. Look at this. You notice anything? Plus 150, plus 130, plus 140, minus 105, minus 105, minus 105, plus 112. Show me the lowest odds you see on this whole slip yesterday. And I don't have losing days. Show me the lowest odds on this slip yesterday. You can't see them, but point is, I don't go below 110. I'll only go minus 115 if it's like a goddamn bet you just have to have. Like if it was Phillies Rockies and Phillies were minus 115, which will never happen, but I would take that. But minus 110 is I'm not going below that. I'm here to make money, not fucking. What if you take a minus 150? Any of these cappers who would take a minus 150 on like the Twins to beat the Nationals, they're idiots, because what if they lose? It's a goddamn coin flip. No team is that valuable. There's player props that are better. There's overs and unders that are better. There are spreads that are better. That bet is terrible. If you're going to take them at minus 150, you might as well take them to win by 2 at plus money. These cappers are dumbasses and they're lying to you guys. Anyways, sorry, I always rant. Braves Pirates, Ozzie Albies, under 1.5 bases plus 100. Under 9.5 is at plus 100. Guys, I'm taking... The Braves don't score a lot. The Pirates are dog shit. The Braves have good defense, good pitching, and they score a few runs a game, so they're great. The Pirates are trash. Braves don't score that much. I think 9.5 is a really good line for plus money. I just do. I'm not going to take negative. 9.5 is a lot of runs. I'm not going to sit there and not take this, okay? Mark Canha under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for minus 110. He's just terrible. He has 4 or 5 at-bats a game, and it's just terrible. He can't get on base. He can't hit the ball. He can't. All he do is hit a puck and pop up and get out, or he strikes out. He is terrible. Lane Thomas under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. This should be like minus 130. Problem is his name is Lane Thomas. That's LT. He's a great hitter historically. Right now, he's trash. He can't hit the ball. But because of his name and people still bet him to get the hits, the line is not as low as it should be. This is called value, because it's just like Bo Bichette at the beginning. He couldn't hit. I was ripping him every fucking day. That's pause. Anyways, I was putting money on that boy every day until he started hitting. Then I just stopped. If Lane Thomas starts hitting, I'll stop. But until then, we got to bet him. Royals, Rays. Michael Massey, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, plus 130. This is insane. Guys, Michael Massey at over 1.5 at plus 130 is insane. The Royals are on fire. Bro's hitting the here, look at this. I'll show you guys how insane this is. Here, let me show you guys just so you can understand what a good bet looks like. We're going to go to props on outlier. Look at Massey. My computer decides to unfreeze. It's been struggling lately. Look at this. What I take him at over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. What's going on here? Let's check all these books real quick. Here it is. Look at this. Even his last 20 games. I mean, look at this. In what planet? On what earth? Here's his last 5. How do you not take this bet at plus 130 without even thinking about it? I genuinely am curious what these I'm killing these sports books right now because they don't know what they're doing. What is this? I mean, seriously, how do they get to this number? How? He's hit this goddamn line 70% over 20 games, 70% over 10 games, 100% over 5, and he's versed the goddamn Rays. They suck. This is a no-brainer. Lock this in. Lock it in. And if you look at the head-to-head, like, oh, he's at 0%. They only guys, this was in 2023. Fuck off. We're not worried about that. Bet this, please. Guys, please bet this. This is so ridiculously priced. Freddie Fermin over a single. You guys want to see another one that's ridiculously priced? Watch this. Freddie Fermin. Look at his single rate. I need singles. Hold on. Singles. 9 out of his last 10 games, he's hit a single. 9 out of his last 10 games. 75% out of 20. How do you not bet this? Look at this. How and what planet do you not bet him to hit a single? This is common sense. So, Freddie Fermin for a single. They're on fire right now. Seth Lugo. This is my bet of the day. I put this on Twitter already earlier. I said Seth Lugo over 6.5K is priced at 160. If you do nothing else today, please hurry and place this bet. Even if it misses, best bet you can make today. The line will drop. Place it quick. It's already down to 150. When you guys see this video, try to hurry up and get over here and get to this bet. Guys, I'm going to show you how simple it is to bet pitchers so you guys don't overthink and think about the whip, fit, bip, left-handed, right-handed, pitch mix, wind, altitude, all this stupid shit that doesn't matter. Let's do a simple thing. We're going to look up Seth Lugo. All right, let's just look at 5 recent games. And then we will go to MLB teams that strike out a lot. Here we go. So, teams that strike out a lot. Here's Tampa Bay. Top 6 or 7 teams. They strike out tons. They strike out a lot. They strike out as much as the goddamn Reds. And I'm from, you see the jersey. I'm repping them, but they're terrible. They strike out as much as the Reds do. Okay? They're horrible. All they do is strike out. Seth Lugo's K's. Last 5 games. Here they are. 10, 12, 5, 8, 9. This is not priced properly. This is not even close to being priced properly. His line's at 5.5 versus one of the most striking out teams in the league, and the dude is hitting this line all the time. He hits this line constantly. Or if you have outlier, you can just go to outlier, search Seth, get this off of here, go to his strikeouts, which is right here, and you can look. Look at this. 9Ks, 8Ks, 12Ks, 10Ks. Over 20 games. He's hit this about 50% of the time over 20 games, okay? Fair, fine, coin flippy a little bit. But for plus 160 versus one of the most striking out teams in the league, in his last 5 games, he's only missed it once. And he's well known for throwing 7Ks. Well known for it. He can do it, and lately he is on fire. You bet the people who are on fire. You bet them to hit. You bet them to throw strikes. You bet them to get on base. You bet them to score. Whatever it is that they're doing, you bet them to do it. This is common sense. Take all the dumb shit these cappers do out of it and just think logically. We do logical sports betting. This is unbelievably priced. This is my favorite bet. Even if it misses, it's a good bet. This is so much better than betting him at 5.5. Most people are going to take him at 5.5 because that's what his line's at, and it's like minus 130. That is a terrible bet when if you up at 1, you get plus 160, and he has a track record of hitting it. This is how you get value, okay? Brewers and Red Sox, I'm leaning towards the under in this game big time because I don't think the Red Sox will score like they have been. And then the Brewers, they just never score. They're a terrible team. They are so overhyped. So I'm leaning the 9.5 under. Truth is, I ran out of bankroll. My bankroll is 3,000. I have $2,920. I have like $60 sitting. Until games start. I bet the whole goddamn bankroll. You need to get bets in, because here's the thing, guys. If every bet you make is a 50-50 chance, coin flip, right? But you can look at past 5 games, 10 games, 20 games. Do they strike out or not? When you can look at some data, you take it from a 50-50 to a 60-40 to a 70-30. So when you have that many coin flips, if I have 30 bets going today and they're all 50% coin flips, but every one of them has data backing them to slightly push it to my side, this is how I'm always profitable. So I bet the whole goddamn thing. Especially when you're trying to build your bankroll up. Now, if you get a 50,000 bankroll, do not bet 50,000 a day, okay? But you get the point. And then Connor Wong for a single, if you can get it at minus 110 or better. I wanted it bad. He's cashed it for me a few times, but my book has it at minus 115. I only use ESPN bet, so I couldn't do it. But if you can get it at minus 110 or better, take Connor Wong to get a single. Dodgers and Reds. John India, under half of a hit, plus 160. He either is going to hit or he's not. There's no in between. He's ice cold right now. Like I just got done saying, if they're hitting, you bet them to hit. If they're not hitting, you bet they ass to not hit. If they're going to give me him at plus 160 versus the Dodgers, who are a solid team, to not get a hit today, I'm taking it every time. It just is what it is. He sucks. The Reds suck. And plus 160 to knock it on base is juiced. It's just poorly priced. Just like Seth Lugo. It's poorly priced. James Paxton, under 4.5 Ks at plus 105. Again, guys, this line is not priced properly. I spend all morning finding value. If I placed all the bets I wanted to, I'd have 50 of them. But I weed out all the minus 150s, minus 130s, and I get the minus 110s or better. This line is not priced properly. Look at James Paxton. I'm going to show you guys right here. Come in here. You search James Paxton, just like this. James Paxton. Then we got to do is, where is it? Is it strikeouts that I'm on? Yeah, I believe, right? Here we go. Look at this, first of all. Last 5 games, he's hit this line 100% of the time. The line's dropped now. It's down to 120, so you guys might not want to do it. I was able to lock it in at fucking plus 105. I wouldn't place it anymore unless you can still get it at plus money. But he's hit this 90% of the time in 10 games. And head-to-head, he's versed the Reds before, and he only got 2 strikeouts. Reds do strike out a lot, but they don't strike out versus him. And even if this doesn't hit, it's a good bet that was overvalued. This line was not correct. We locked it in early. We get it right. Anyways, under 9.5 also, plus 115. I ran out of my bankroll, like I said for this. I love this bet. Guys. Under 9.5. Reds are terrible. They just never score. If they do, it's 1 or 2 runs. Dodgers are really good, but frankly, they don't score a lot. They score 5 or 6. This line is at 10.5 right now for minus money. Take it at 9.5. Take it at 9.5 for plus 15. It's even above 9. This bet's fantastic. I might even cancel out one of my minus bets to play this at plus money because I like this so much. Okay. Giants and Mets, Pete Alonso over 1.5 base at plus 120. It's just too high. The Giants give up a lot of hits. Pete Alonso hits hard. The chance he gets 2 bases today is through the roof. He gets 2 bases a lot. It's just too high. And then you have the Giants and the Mets. The Giants money line is plus 125. This is no different than the one I did yesterday where I took the Giants over the Pirates. Guys, let's just do a simple. Let's look at the Mets. 21 wins, 28 losses. Giants, 25 wins, 26 losses. Turn your brain off. I understand there's whip, fit, bip, altitude, left, right, pitch mix, all this stupid shit. Turn your fucking brain off. Let's look at who is the better team. Overall, who's the better team? We're trying to win long term. Which team's better? The Giants are. The record reflects that. The Giants are the better team. You're giving me the better team. I don't care who's pitching. You're giving me the better team at plus money. And also, because I do more research than this when I place my bets. I just try to show you guys how you should think. But also, if you go and look at the Giants games recently, let's look at the Mets. Fucking struggling versus the Marlins, swept by the Phillies, struggling versus the Braves, lost to the goddamn Cardinals. Like, they're terrible. If you look at the Giants, and you look at their games recently, beating the Pirates, beating the Rockies, holding their own versus the Dodgers, beating the Reds, they've been winning. They're hot. They're hot. They've been winning. They're pretty damn hot right now. So you have one team who's ice cold, one team who's hot. They both have similar records, but the Giants is better. Again, underpriced Giants at plus 125. Until the sportsbooks stop doing this, I'm going to keep betting it. And I'm being a little more detailed today so you guys can understand how I actually think. And I don't know if you want the shorter video or longer, but there's no reason not to take the Giants here. Even if it loses, it's the right bet. It's just like poker. Sometimes you get aces, you do them, you lose the fucking pocket twos because they flip a set. It was the right bet. This is the right bet. Okay, guys? Alex Krilikov, he's so wishy-washy on this, but until he hits it about 70% of the time, and until they drop this, stop being plus 130 to 150, I'm going to keep betting it. It's a solid bet. I like it. I think he's terrible. Eduardo Julian, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, minus 105. It's a good bet. Orioles and White Sox, George Mateo, over 0.5 runs, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Let's check him yesterday. Let's look what he did here yesterday. George Mateo, look right here. He's on the Orioles. Where they at? He's not on the Orioles. Where is this dude? My bad, wrong day. Here he is. He is on the Orioles. George Mateo, over a run, 145. I just took him yesterday, over a run at plus 145. You telling me I can come in today, get him for over a run at plus 145? It hits 80% of the time. I don't know what the books are doing on some of these plays. And then his hit run RBI is plus 130. So they're versus the White Sox. I mean, guys, they're versus the White Sox. Yesterday, they were versus a better team than this, and the line stayed the same. Make this make sense. It doesn't. I'm running it. Cubs, Cardinals, plus 125. Guys, again, this does not take a lot of brain work. You have the Cubs. You have the Cardinals. 27 wins, 24 losses. 23 wins, 26 losses. Very close teams. Very close in skill. That being said, the Cubs have gotten their asses kicked by the Braves, by the Pirates, by the Padres, by the Brewers, they can't win. They're horrible. They have gone ice cold. Ice cold the Cubs have gone. Now, if you look at the Cardinals and you check their games, beating the Orioles, beating the Red Sox, holding their own versus the Brewers, beat the Angels who are hot right now, beat the White Sox, the Cardinals are on fire. So once again, you have two very close and skilled teams. One's ice cold, one's on fire, and the one that's on fire is plus 125. The Cubs can't score, and the Cardinals have a fantastic pitching and defense as well. This bet is priced wrong. There is no world where anyone who cares about their money bets the Cubs. So, Cardinals money line at plus 125. Jordan Beck, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, plus money. Chris Bryant, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, plus money. They're versus the Phillies. They're versus Sanchez. The Rockies aren't scoring today. And then I took the under 10.5 because I would take that for any game, any team. It could be the Dodgers versus the Rockies with a AAA pitcher. 10.5 is just too high of a run line. I don't know what I got the line at. Let me see what I got the line at. Make sure I don't steer you guys wrong. I got the line under 10.5. Let me see. At plus 100. I mean, guys, you're telling me there's going to be more than 11 games in any baseball game? I would say you a goddamn lie. I cannot 10.5 is so many runs. If you can get 10.5 at plus money for any game, just take it. Turn your brain off and just take it. Guardians and Angels, I have nothing. I had absolutely nothing for this game. Jake Berger, under a hit, plus 140. This dude is terrible bad. He's terrible bad. This dude is horrible. It used to be under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs at plus money. They got that under finally. It's like minus 120 now. I can't play it no more. But this did not even get on bases, plus 140. I'm taking it. Luis Arraez, over 1.5 bases. And then if you can get Judge, if you can get Aaron Judge to score a run at 110 or better, I'd take it. And then for the Astros and Athletics, I have nothing. All right. Parlays, Twins, Guardians, Yankees, plus 1428. Torkelson, Evan Carter, Dominic Fletcher, all to knock it on base, plus 803. Alex Manoah, Braxton Garrett, Seth Lugo, all over these Ks right here, plus 1111. And then the Royals, Dodgers, and Phillies. This should just hit. I mean, this should just be free money right here. Obviously, you never know, but it just should hit. All right. So that's the plays for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I took a little more time to be descriptive in this one. I'll get back to the short ones, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know your bets today. I'll see you guys tomorrow after we smack them for a big old bag. Because I woke up seeking the opportunity to crack these folks. And I done it twice in a row. We going for 3, baby. Let's do the 3-peat.